being liked stopping you from really scaling or even beginning your personal brand? I saw this clip. I think the guy's name is Dan Lok, L-O-K. If I said that wrong, oh well, y'all know my heart, okay? And he went in about this is why people are not starting a personal brand. This is why they're not growing a personal brand. He could tell you everything from the best times to post and blah, 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 blah. But because you are doing this, you are not creating. So let's hear it.
Because for most people, they want to be liked. They want to be liked instead of being effective. So the minute you get one hater, the minute you get two haters, you get three haters. And by the way, the haters, they say the nastiest thing about you, right? You need to get yourself some haters. Write it down. If you don't have haters right now, you're not marketing aggressively enough. Because you know what I learned when I'm building my personal brand? More haters I get, the more successful I am. So understand, most people, they stop because of that.
Moose, is that the reason? Do you agree with his reason as far as this is why people are not building a personal brand because they want to be liked?
I get it, but no, I don't know that. No.
Come on with your bluntness.
I
get it, but no. Absolutely not.
I get a version of your fear of not wanting to be liked, but the whole idea around actively gaining more haters. I've never, just my personal philosophy, I know how they say opposites attract. I just don't think that when it comes to our approach and our mindset, you know, that rule doesn't transfer there. You don't seek out to do something positive by looking to gain something negative in the process, and so that will magically make you more successful. Maybe some people are able to do that. They're able to channel the negative energy and the hate and turn it into something great. I've heard of those stories. It just hasn't been my experience. I think when I focus on doing good and doing phenomenal things, I feel better in the process and I make it happen. So yeah, in short, I don't know that actively seeking out more haters. Like, you know what, my goal today is to get 10 new haters. I don't ever wake up and make that my goal. Yeah, I don't ever make that my goal.
So what do you think is some reasons of why people do not build a personal brand or are stagnant?
Yeah, caring about other people's opinion of them, that's the game. That's the one that I think is the Achilles heel for many people, you know, because, and I just think back to my own experience, right? There was a time where in the process, as you're creating the content, you're already thinking about who, maybe certain people that you really care about, what are they going to think about it? And so you might start to remix the message or not post it at all. And you know what, forget it. I'm fed up with this whole thing, and you let it out. And so you lose parts of yourself in the process because of it. Or you're saying what would satisfy their opinion of you, but it's not what you actually care about or what you believe. So other people's opinion, big Achilles heel.
Wanting to be liked, I think it's a part of it, right? But I don't think it's the main thing. I agree with you that the hater thing sounded special. I'm going to find better words to express. Yes, unique. There he is. There, I like that.
Yeah.
Unique. Yeah, sounded very unique. And everybody has their thoughts of haters. I don't know if my goal is to gain haters. I'm one of those people that please like me. Please, now it doesn't stop me. Like, if you don't like me, I'm not, oh my God, I'm going to stop everything. Jesus, why? I'm not doing that. But my goal is not for you to not like me, right? Like, the brand that I have, the brand that we have here is to serve people. Why would we not? But whatever, right? So me thinking, I'm like, okay, if I don't agree with the haters part, what are some reasons why people do not create a personal brand or may just be stuck on it, right? One, fear of exposure, right? You think about it there are a lot of people who are really private, right? Who just want to stay to themselves. So some people think, well, when I get on social media, it almost feels as if I have to be a reality TV show character, where now I have to say it all to be relevant in society these days. That's not necessarily true. You are able to narrate your story, so you don't have to give it all away, right? It's about authenticity, which is another reason why some people do not build a personal brand, because of, I want the desire to be authentic. I desire to be authentic on social media, but I look at other people and I feel like I have to be them. And that's never true, because we're all uniquely made. So we can't copy what they're doing, because we were made this way and branded a specific way for a reason that maybe hasn't clicked in your head, but there's a reason. Okay. Mm-hmm. It just takes time and patience, which is another reason why people don't build brands, because they don't have patience nor time for something that they don't necessarily understand. So that's another thing. Fear of criticism, which is I want to be liked. That's of course a thing. We want to be liked, and if somebody doesn't like us, yeah, oh my God, like, why would they say this? Now, I don't think that's the only reason, because how he said it was, that's the only reason. I'm like, no. Now we have to think about financial situation. Yo, I got to buy a camera. I got to buy this. I got to buy that. I got to get a website. I got to get a logo. I got to, like, that's a lot.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of that work, a lot of money. These are just some of the reasons combined, right, that stops people from building personal brands. Not just the sole reason of, I want to be liked. I want to be liked. You just fear not being liked. No, what about fear of failure? I might not, like, this may not work. If I don't feel comfortable that this is going to work, why am I even going to do it? I'm already got a 9-to-5. I already got a steady paycheck. I'm fine. I got benefits. I mean, I got health insurance. Why am I starting a brand? Why do you want me to do this? No, it may not work. I'm cool with that. Work-life balance. People have jobs, families, relationships, personal life. People can't figure out the work-life balance. There's a lot of reasons besides just that one. So I can't agree in either side. The only thing is they don't like, and the hater situation, I don't necessarily agree with either. But you know what? I do believe that everybody has their own perspective. And if that's what works for him or what he believes it is, and cool. I just think there are 17 million other reasons besides the fear of criticism.
Yeah, stay out of the extremes. You know, I think if there's one great piece of advice that tends to work for a lot of different scenarios, I can't say every scenario because that would be an extreme and it would violate the piece of advice that I'm about to give you, is stay out of the extreme. You know, again, Nipsey, man, may he rest in peace, because he definitely hit it on the head. Too much of anything is a liability. So it's like, if you're like, oh, haters is the only way I'm gonna blow up. No. You want a community of haters? You want a community of people who actually genuinely care for you, right? It's like, okay, maybe that is a blitz marketing strategy to gain a bunch of attention, because when people don't like you, we've seen it, negative media tends to catch fire. Mm-hmm. But what are you building? What do you want to be known for? And so if you don't want to be known for something, or you don't want that on your record, right? Or you don't want that to be the thing that people think of, then why make that your approach? And so unless you're somebody who's like Donald Trump, who you can do that and you're still authentic in your process, like you just really don't give a dang. And I feel like Donald Trump is that kind of person. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I really don't care. So sure, let's just do it. Right. And his core people still really appreciate and look up to him. And that's why he gets millions of views or millions of votes to be the president of this country. And so it makes sense. But if you're someone who is a genuine good person, and I don't know, I just feel like if you're listening to this podcast, that piece of advice might not work for you, because that's not our strategy. I don't know that we ever wake up like, yo, bring on the haters. Yeah, no, we don't want no haters. We don't want no haters.
We're aware that there's some out there.
For sure.
Just not
to each their own.
Focus on it. Not focus on it, nor are welcoming it. If you want to convert into a person who likes us, please do. I mean,
we appreciate that.
Please do.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
I appreciate that. Talking about Donald Trump. Yeah, you're indicted, sir. But that's it.